Alright guys, so here we are once again on Forza Motorsport 6. Today I thought I'd try out the relatively new 1990 Ferrari that came out recently. I think it was in the last month or so. So I thought I'd give that a go. I also tried out a few months ago, I think it was Ayrton Senna's 1988 McLaren MP4-4. Absolutely loved that car. It was an absolute dream to drive and it was such an exciting video. I may even leave a link to that video down in the description down below if you want to go check that out. But today we're trying out the 1990 Ferrari in a very similar era to the previous car that we tried from the classic era. Maybe we could go face to face with the 1888? It's definitely not that old. We could go face to face with this car and also Ayrton Senna's car. If you want to see that video, I'll make it a separate video and we could go face to face. I think that'd be pretty sick as well. So we're going to give this car a go. We're going to see what it can do on track and just see what it can come up against in terms of actual competitors, because I would love to take this thing up against modern Formula 1 cars or even LMP1 cars, whatever. Just see where this thing stands on the performance index.
This is your 1990 Ferrari, number 1 Scuderia Ferrari 641.
Thank you, that sounded so natural, lady. But now we are the proud owner of a 1990 Ferrari F1 car. Yippee. So we've got the car, we've got the track. The opponents are set to be in the X class, so I'm not too sure what that's going to entail, but hopefully we've got some modern Formula 1 cars, or maybe even we've got Ayrton Senna's 1988 car as well to race. So fingers crossed we can have a really good race, and maybe if we start near the back, we can have a really good race. All I saw was Indy cars. I don't want to race Indy cars. But there is a McLaren MP4-4, and there are also two other identical cars to what I'm driving, so we should get a genuine gauge of which is faster out of us and also the MP4-4. So what I'm going to do here off the start is I'm going to pull off to the side and try and race that MP4-4. Bear in mind, I've never driven this car as well. My first laps in the 1990 Ferrari F1 car. Now just pulling over, letting everyone through. There's been a wreck at the back there. I'm still waiting. I think I might just go, to be honest. Already, this thing is freaking sick in a straight line. Look at this. We're soaring past LMP1 cars like it's nothing, and we're driving on the grass. Still have plenty of grip. It's fine. Into the braking zone. This thing feels incredible. Up our Rouge. This thing just absolutely flies. 196 miles an hour, and these guys are all moving like they're standing still. Well, to be honest, they just about are. But yeah, it's a real shame that we're coming up against Indy cars, because I really want to see what this thing can do up against a modern Formula 1 car. I mean, look at all these idiots going so slowly. Get out of my way, please. Leave me some space. There's another Ferrari there. He's just getting, there's absolutely no way we can have a competitive race with all these Indy cars spoiling it for us. So what we're going to do now is, I'm going to jump online. As you can see, I'm in a lobby. I'm waiting for these guys to finish. And you can see there's a good mix of cars. We've got the Lotus E23. We've got the same car that I'm in. We've got a couple of people in Indy cars as well. So there should be a good little battle here. And it also should be pretty unpredictable because we're not racing against drivatars anymore. So yes, really looking forward to what happens with this. I can't actually say I've ever done a public lobby online on Forza. So we're off to Daytona International Speedway, the sports car circuit. I think we might be racing at night. Apart from that, I literally have no idea how this race is going to go, because I've never really experienced online properly, apart from doing the odd race with Arab or something, and just AI. This is actually my first experience with Forza 6 online in multiplayer. So here we go. Nice ghosting. And away we go. People are off in the grass. This is just crazy. There's cars going everywhere. This is like an F1 open lobby. So I'm pretty familiar with this. And now I've got to learn this track on the run. I apologize in advance if my driving is going to be absolutely atrocious in this first race here. Look at this, 212 miles an hour. And then it stops like that. That's incredible. The low speed turn in is a bit crap though. That's probably just me. But I'm going to say at high speed, this thing feels absolutely incredible. Unmatched is the feeling that I get at high speed with this. Sorry. Let's get a straight line speed test. We're up against the Lotus F1 car from 2014, and he is diving down to the middle of the track. I'm going to follow him for the slipstream. Doesn't look like this thing is overwhelmingly faster than the Lotus. But hopefully in the corners we can match him. Not many corner cuts like that. Well, that sucked. I had no bloody idea where I was going. And also every single person who was behind me kept quitting, so it just made it look like I finished last. Cheers, game. Alright, here we go. We're at the Glen now. A much more familiar track for me, and we've got off to the perfect start. Thank you, green car. Now, we're going to have a very good comparison between, not only the Lotus E23, but oh shit, the McLaren MP4-4. There are a few people in this field who have that car, and also people just going everywhere. A lot of this is going to be down to driver skill and keeping it clean, so it's not all going to be about the car. Just keeping it clean and just seeing what we can come away with at the end of this race. Watkins Glen as well is also just a fantastic track for driving in a Formula 1 car. Fucking hell, the grip through there is incredible. What I did notice in the previous race at Daytona is that these things, I suppose, don't have the best mechanical grip in the world, but for some reason the aerodynamic efficiency of this car, it just feels awesome at high speed. Penultimate corner through there, absolutely beautiful through there. Fourth gear, final corner, shift down to third. Wasn't too sure how much speed I could carry through there. And at the end of the first lap we go from 7th to position 3. And hopefully we have the pace to chase down the 2 leaders here. Oh my goodness me. Watch this, guys. We're going to really seriously attack this chicane. Bang, bang, bang. This part of the track feels absolutely awesome. If there's one thing that I'm going to say that the MP4-4 does better on Forza, is it sounds better. I think every other aspect of this car is probably better than the MP4-4. It's a shame that it doesn't have the same kind of sound, but overall this is still an amazing car. Someone's given the tyres a bit of a rub there. Oh yes, use up the road beautifully there, and we overtake the 2nd place there through this section. This feels absolutely awesome. Getting on the grass a little bit. It doesn't break traction all too badly there, so we survive. And the guy in front is just a few seconds up the road. Going to attack this chicane again. Yeah, the curbs. Oopsie. Oopsie. The curbs definitely unsettled the car there. Couldn't get it turned in for the second part of the chicane. And we probably lost about a second or two there. It feels so weird driving on a wheel in third person. But we're going to get a feel of this car through high speed. Penultimate corner once again. Probably didn't need to shift down there. I probably should have stayed in 4th. We're going to stay in 4th though, through the final corner. And we're heading on to the final lap now. The guy in first is 1,000 feet in front of us, so it's a few seconds. I don't think we're going to do it, but I'm going to give it my all though. Oh, shit. Have you ever... I don't think I've ever done anything quite as exciting as that. That is just incredible, that section. It almost mirrors Eau Rouge, with just like how quickly and how awesome that feeling is going through that section of the track. I'd be interested to know who the car in front is, but more than anything, I think it's just down to driver skill. Oh my goodness me, that is not skill at all. We've been rear-ended into the final corner, and I think we are just going to hang on. He tries to use the slipstream, and we hang on to finish in 2nd place. Like I was going to say, I think driver skill will more come into this race. I'm by no means a Forza expert, so I think if you're just good at this game, you would have won that race. So we just hang on to 2nd place there. The guy behind us, I believe, was in a McLaren MP4-4, so that car is pretty damn quick, but I feel like this one may just be quicker. 29,000 credits. Thank you very much for playing. We will check the race results and see what car he was in. He was in the same car as what I was, and his fastest lap was 9 tenths faster than mine. And the guy in the... Wow, the guy who finished third was unbelievably quick. 1:19.5. I don't know whether he corner cut or whatever, skipped the chicane entirely. But that is a pretty significant lap time around Watkins Glen. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button. If you want me to do more Forza videos, let me know what car you want me to try, what track. If you want me to do more online lobbies, I'd be more than happy to do that. I feel like online is kind of the way to go. The driver tars, I must admit, are a little bit boring to race against, and definitely I've really enjoyed coming back to Forza and also doing the online thing because it just adds that extra elements of just unpredictability, which you just can't get with driving AI cars sometimes. So I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you again for watching.
Yeah, dude.
And I'll see you guys next time.
Oh, McLaren. Oh, Ben.
He's making
Ben,
the
I love
switch.
you.
Ben, you're going to the dark side, mate. Switch back.
Ben, yes.
I've gone to the dark side at the last minute. Guys, I think I'm going to include this race as well inside the video. So we're not going to end off the video here. Thought I'd do one last race for you guys. Just a little bit of a surprise. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We've got some subscribers in the lobby. In the McLaren MP4-4, we get a direct comparison to the car we just drove, and we'll have a bit of fun in the process. Oh, you can't beat the sound of this car. Like I said, the first time I drove this car, I was blown away by the audio of this car. It was absolutely incredible. Again, this is Indianapolis. I drove this in F1 2006 career mode. I'm sorry to the person I hit off. Oi! And the person in the chat actually said something about the 2006 career mode, so how incredible is that? One thing I noticed straight away about this McLaren car, significantly more torque, more wheel spin. Very hard to control the rear, but at the same time it's so much fun.
Oh, but I passed Ben on the straight. Oh, Ben moved down the inside.
That was more of an avoidance kind of move than anything. That wasn't me trying to overtake him. But I'll take it. Where the fuck am I going? Ah, come on. Oh, guys are waiting up for me. How nice of them to give me a little bit of a race here. I appreciate it. I'm just absolutely terrible because I don't know this track too well. It may be a slightly different layout to what I'm used to. But now we're going to have a bit of a straight line speed test between the That guy was going so slow. I'm driving like Daniel Kvyat today. It just slides. It just wants to slide at low speed. Turn in too much and the front end will just wash away with understeer. And then as soon as you put on the power, just the back end will kick out like no tomorrow as well. Oh wow, I've just been lapped. What the hell? So, I've just been lapped in a 6-lap race. Moral of the story is, I'm terrible at Forza.
Don't leave me, Ben.
McLaren, Ferrari, McLaren, Ferrari. It's the rivalry that's going on in Forza right now and in this lobby. I've switched to the Ferrari. People in the lobby are kicking off because I've just betrayed the McLaren side after one race. But before that, I got in trouble because I betrayed Ferrari after a couple races. So we're off to Lime Rock. This video is just never ending. This will be the last race, no matter what, because I actually know this track, and it should be pretty good actually. But at the same time, I feel like it's just going to be chaos because these cars are just too quick for this track. It's a very little track. It's done in under a minute in most cars. So God knows how quickly we're going to go around this circuit in some of the fastest cars in the game. Please, person in front of me, please take off. Oh Jesus, people are gone already. We haven't even made it to turn 1. I've got to concentrate for this first corner. This was, oh shit, oh, Indy cars are taking each other out. We move into P5. Good start so far. Cars are spinning off everywhere. We squeeze through into P3. We're on the podium now, lads. And just look at this. Just look. Oh no, this is a different alteration. This has got the chicanes in it. Oh man, this is even more so of a challenge because... Oh, this is just atrocious. These cars are too big. They're too big for this circuit. If it was the old layout, then if it was like the full layout, then fine. But with the chicanes and all that kind of thing, it's just too much. It is far too much for this little track to handle. Shit, went off track there. Oh, and the Indy... What is it with Indy cars? They just keep crashing. This final corner here, if anyone knows it, Pukekohe in New Zealand, that's what that corner reminds me of. Fast flowing, great corner, especially in V8 supercars. Please, IndyCar, do not take me out. Please, I know you're in a slow car, but do not take your anger out on me. I'm just a little Ferrari, I'm just trying to squeeze through, I don't want any trouble. But I know I'm gonna get it. The inside, this track is just too small for overtaking. We get the move done, we have to cut the corner. It's far too tight for a car like this to squeeze, and the bloody Indy car gets through again. Jeez, I got a train behind me, don't I? Up the inside, come on! It's such a narrow little track, I keep harping on about it, I'm sorry. But, I'm just, oh, come on, grass. If the track was just a little bit wider, I would have had the room to get a lot more overtakes done. There's no way you can take that corner properly without going off on the grass at some point. Oh, trouble. I knew you were trouble when you turned in. Shame on me now. Another 2 free positions. Thanks for that. This has been such a yo-yo race for me. Started down the order, moved up to 3rd place, and now we're falling back down the order again. And in the last lap or 2, we've been slowly creeping up as well. Let's see how this guy takes it. Yeah, you have to cut the corner. Otherwise, you just end up fucked like I do. IndyCar's going slow. Does he have a problem with me? No, he does not. He's waiting for someone else. I had a race on iRacing once where there was just somebody who just had it out for me. I overtook him, and for some reason he was just not happy about it. It was at this track in particular, in the Mazda Rookie Series. And he decided, he was like, no, I'm sick of this. Like, I'm down the order anyway. I'm gonna wait for you and take you out on every opportunity. The prick got me disqualified because of all the incidents that he caused. Like, on iRacing, whenever you make contact with someone, you have, these penalty points or whatever they're called. You're allowed a certain amount of incidents per race. It doesn't matter if you're at fault or not. If you make contact with another car, you're gonna lose points against your name, and eventually I just got disqualified because I kept trying to avoid him, went on the grass, lost points, or he'd actually take me out and give me damage, and I'd lose points that way. So I was not a happy man that day.
What the fuck? Dude, I'm losing it.
F1 car's gone a bit slow. What the hell are you doing, pal? Are you trying to brake check me or what? Are you going up the inside? We're going to cut the corner because that's what everyone else does. We keep it on the track and we move into P5. If we can finish here, that would be a very nice finishing position. There we go, P5. Couldn't cross the line in time to actually finish the race there, but we had a pretty good race there nonetheless. Guys, I think now I'm going to end off the video here. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to see plenty more racing game content to come in the not too distant future. Let me know if you want me to do like online lobbies on Forza. I'm perfectly happy to do that because today I've had quite a bit of fun, and this has been my introduction to Forza Motorsport 6 online on multiplayer. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. Until my next video, guys, I'll see you next time. How amazing is this car, by the way?